In the middle of a dried-up lake, Rango stares at a half-buried ticket booth, its paint peeling, whispering of a forgotten show. A crimson ticket flaps in the wind, as if waiting just for him. But there's no one around, just heat and the sound of something creaking beneath the sand. Behind rotten curtains, a hatch creaks open. Rango steps into a spiraling stairwell lined with velvet breathing, twitching like it's alive. The deeper he goes, the tighter the air grows, and the silence to perfect, to controlled, like he's being watched. The underground opens into an old theater, and every seat is filled. Puppets, porcelain and pale mid-applause, frozen in time. A spotlight flickers above the stage, and Rango is the only one moving, or so he thinks. Then it happens. Every puppet's head turns toward him at once. A brittle snap echoes like breaking bones. Their painted smiles stretch wider, too wide. From somewhere deep inside the walls, a violin begins to play. Thin, ghostly threads descend, latching onto Rango's wrists. He jerks, lifted for a second like a toy. Then the strings vanish, but rope burns remain, as if something was testing the fit. In a cracked mirror-lined hall, Rango's reflection isn't his own. It's wooden, hollow-eyed, and it moves a second before he does, not copying him, controlling him. And it's smiling. A thick book lies open on a dusty vanity, its pages inked in dried blood, and every line details Rango's movements word for word. Even the line where he reads this one. He slams the book shut, but the text keeps changing. Up above the stage, Rango creeps along the catwalk, but above the ceiling there's no roof, just endless black, and floating puppets drifting like jellyfish, their strings pulled by something too far, too high to ever see. In the orchestra pit, dust-covered instruments rise and begin to play by themselves. Strings screech, shadows dance across the walls like twisted ballerinas. Rango backs away, but the music follows him, like it knows him. The mirrors swirl into mercury, and Rango's reflection shatters, splitting into dozens of him, each one screaming, panicking, but only one version. His real body remains silent, frozen, watching them drown. On a makeup table lies a wooden heart pulsing. With every beat, a red string twitches upward into the ceiling. Rango's breath catches. It's not carved, it's alive, and it's calling something. The floor trembles. Red liquid pours from the walls thick like oil, flooding the hallway. Puppet corpses bob to the surface. Rango's lantern fizzles. He wades through knee-deep blood, knowing this isn't over, not yet. Below the stage, monstrous gears grind white like bone. Soaked in sawdust, they spin endlessly, teeth snapping together like a maw. And Rango knows something mechanical down here wants to devour him. He finds a library, endless shelves stacked with scripts. Pages fly through the air. Landing before him, one line glows red. Act 3, Rango's unstringing. He looks up. There is no ceiling, just strings and fate. In a corner, a small puppet child sobs with flaking from its cheeks. It stretches out a key from its hollow chest. No words, just trembling. Rango takes it, but the child vanishes into splinters before he can speak. He descends into the heart of the nightmare, a throne of blackwood, and on it him, the marionettist, towering, faceless, crowned in splinters. Strings pour from its fingers into every puppet above, including Rango. Strings wrap around Rango's limbs again, but this time, illusions appear. Puppet versions of his friends, their faces begging, trapped, whispering for help. The strings tug harder, His breath shortens. This is soul control. Rango's fingers find a shard of broken glass. With one slash, he cuts the string on his arm. The marionettist screeches, its crown cracking. Each thread Rango severs, drains life from the thing on the throne. The gears jam, lights shatter. The stage above collapses, raining broken puppets, shattered limbs, and strings that burn like fire. Rango runs. Behind him, the world he fell into begins to die. Back on the desert sands, the trapdoor is gone buried. Rango stands in the morning light, clutching the wooden heart still faintly beating. Far off, a violin note lingers, whispering, some strings never truly break.